welcome to Just Saying Wisdom. I'm Janine Thompson and I'm the owner of this channel. I call myself an IV preceptor. IV is a medical term that we use when we need medicine quick and we want to make fast transformations. So I equate a lot of things to an IV, but to me it stands for inner vision, inner voice, and instilling value. Of course, everything starts with our inner voice and our inner talk, and if we want to change ourselves, that's where it has to begin. But today, I wanted to share some tips and some things that will maybe help you in your life, improve your life, make things a little better for you. And of course, that's my goal, is to improve myself and to offer help and success to others. So there's 3 tips that I'm going to share with you today. And all of these things they say, whoever they are, they're going to improve your financial situation, which we all want. I mean, who doesn't want more money? And they'll also improve your everyday life in so many areas. And one of those I can attest to for myself because I practice it every day, and I have for years, and that is to make your bed every morning. Now, there's a Navy SEAL, his name is William McRaven. He wrote a book on his successes in life, and he said that if you want to change the world, make your bed. And he's actually gotten quite a few interviews on podcasts and all kinds of things about this concept of making your bed and becoming a more disciplined person. Well, I wonder, stopping and thinking about how in the world can making your bed make a difference in your life. Well, making a difference in your life, one, is if you get up in the morning and you make your bed first thing. Not only have you accomplished something in the first few minutes of the day, but once you make your bed, you're not going to be tempted to get back in it. And so your productivity for the day is already off to a good start. And you can be assured that you're going to have a little bit better attitude. And they also have proven through the National Sleep Study that 71% of people sleep better if they come home and climb into a bed that's been made that morning. So if you're climbing into, I know sometimes when I'm sick or having things happen where you're just overwhelmed with life, sometimes you just shove everything over and climb in. But very seldom do I allow myself that. And it does make a difference because you do feel better if you make your own bed in the morning and you get up and you get going. And another thing that is really, really good about making your bed is it promotes self-respect. Now, there's a saying that says, if you can't respect your own sheets, then why in the world would the universe respect the dreams you have? So if you have dreams that you want fulfilled, respect your sheets and make sure you make them, that you make your bed every morning. And it's a mental thing as well because it shifts your perspective about the whole day right off the bat. So that's a simple little thing that you can do every day that can make a difference in your life. The second thing that I wanted to share with you today is the concept of mirror talk. Now, if you get up in the morning and you're getting ready for the day, you always have to look in the mirror, whether brushing your teeth, you're brushing your hair, you're doing whatever you have to do for the day. Well, look yourself in the eye. Many of us don't take the time to actually look up and look ourselves right in the eye and give ourselves a little pep talk in the morning. And if we did that, and I've started doing that, and it has made a huge difference with me. I've been amazed because, first of all, you start noticing your distractions are limited. You can't think of all the little worries and all the little things when you're looking at your own eyes in the mirror and you're talking to yourself. You're saying things to yourself that should be positive. And if you catch yourself saying something negative, then you can stand up straight and you can look yourself in the eye and say, hey, I am strong. I am successful. I am beautiful. And these are things that were really hard for me. In fact, I had a really, really hard time looking at myself in the mirror for the longest time. And now it's become kind of fun to do that ritual. It's also been proven that if you look at yourself in the mirror and you look yourself in the eye, that you have a boost in your mood. So if you're struggling with your moods, then look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are having a great day. Say, I am happy. If you're feeling sad, then you look yourself in the eye and tell yourself that you're happy. And it does make a difference. So I challenge you to try it if you haven't already done these kinds of things. And also, if you have something coming up where you have to do a presentation or you have any kind of interaction that you're going to have to do that makes a difference in your life, then you're going to want to practice. And what better way to do it than in the mirror? And according to Claude Bristol in his book of The Magic of Believing, he said that this is one of the biggest keys to getting what you want in life. He claims that if you write down on a card the thing that you want most in life, and you look yourself in the mirror every day and you tell yourself that you're going to have that thing, that you will achieve it. And he said he's never seen it fail. So if there's something that you really want, then here's a tip from Claude Bristol. And by the way, his book of The Magic of Believing is an excellent read, and I would recommend it to anyone who wants to understand how these things work in the mind. And it was written clear back right after World War II, and he was very involved in the post-war era and the Depression, and said that a lot of these things that they went through could have been avoided if they had understanding of some of these things on controlling the mind. So it's a great read, and I recommend it. Now, the third and last thing I'm going to share right now is kind of, to me, it was very surprising when I found this out. I kind of just stumbled across it. But as I started researching it, I thought, well, this is really interesting. But there's a tradition in Japan that they believe that they have a toilet god. And this toilet god is one that will bless you and prosper you if you keep your toilets clean. In fact, they say that if you want cute children and children that will be successful in life, then you always clean your toilet every day. And if you don't, then your children won't be blessed with good luck, good looks, or good luck. And they'll have not only that, but they'll be born with crooked noses and other features that will hamper their success. So I thought this was really interesting. But when I started looking at it, their some of their top executives of the top companies over there, and one of them being the founder of Honda and the founder of Panasonic, and there's several others. They all claim that their success started because of their habits of cleaning toilets. And in fact, they clean not only their own toilets at home, but they clean the office toilets as well. So these very rich and successful men attribute to their success to their willingness to clean toilets. Now, I don't know, but hey, if it's going to bring you a fortune to do that, then why not clean your toilet? They also say that there's 5 main benefits of cleaning your toilet. Now, take it for what it's worth, but if you'd like to practice that and then share what your experience with it, then I would love to hear about it. The first thing that they say is that it promotes mental clarity and focus, cleaning your toilet. They say that it demands respect, and that when you respect yourself enough to clean the toilet, and especially if you clean it for someone else, then that respect comes across, and it's felt by all of your coworkers and your people around you. And because of that respect that you show by this act, even though you're not advertising it, it comes across and it's felt by those who you come in contact with. And they also say that it promotes humility, and I can see why it would. But this humility is an attribute that contributes to your success. Because if you're not above doing the menial tasks, then other people beneath you can see that you're not above doing anything. And so they highly respect you, and they're willing to work for you and do a good job. So, and then there's, of course, the main benefit, I would believe, was the health and hygiene benefits of keeping a clean bathroom and clean toilet. And that can't be disputed. And then last of all is that promise of success, that financial success follows those who clean their toilets. That's really interesting. But they did a study over in Japan that said that on average, the average household made $7,000 more a year than those of people who cleaned their toilets than those who didn't. So that's their claim to fame on the financial side of things, that even the everyday things, everyday people benefit. So I would love to hear if you have any habits that you believe that make a difference in your life and to your success in life. And especially, when it comes to earning money, and if it's something that is going to benefit not only you, but others. I'd love to hear how you've incorporated that and what you do with it. And of course, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and do all the YouTube stuff that can make this YouTube channel successful and continue. And I just love you all. I love you for being here and taking the few minutes to spend a few minutes with me. I can't wait to share more with you, and I can't wait to have you share with me. And I know that we'll all benefit from each other. So I will leave it at that, and happy success.